Ugh.
Hello, would you like to help save the planet today?
Cats looking so cute lets them get away with too many things. Very true, yeah. It's easier to let them get away with things, though, when they don't speak.
No? Alright then. Hello, would you like to help save the planet today? Already did that. I don't know how that's possible, but thanks for your enthusiasm. Hello, would you like to... Oh, hey, Willow.
Which group's got you begging for money this time?
The Environmental Lifeline Fund.
And what do they do?
Sadly, you're the first person to ask me that. It's about helping the rainforest.
By planting trees?
They're thinking a bit bigger. ELF is trying to fund lobbying efforts to get Congress to push for a ban on imports from companies whose clear-cutting policies destroy the sustainability of the Earth's ecosystems.
Whoa, stop drilling! You already struck oil.
That's an odd metaphor for being sold on an environmentalist pitch, but I guess I'll take it. Want to help me canvass?
I gotta get to the bank first.
I'll go with you. I'll chop off the donations I've gotten so far today.
Donations? What donations?
Okay, well, that's a little maybe too honest.
You donated to yourself, didn't you?
Well, I didn't want to tell the group I went home empty-handed.
Don't worry, your secret's safe. And save a pledge form for me. And after we hit the bank, I'll be sure to donate something too.
Thanks. I just can't imagine what the world would be like without forests. They're such magical places. Well, I mean, not literally, but it feels like that sometimes, right?
Tell me about it. This place doesn't seem so bad. Although, I don't know what a bad bank would look like.
We're expecting a giant sign that says, "We do evil capitalist shit here, by the way. We are evil."
I mean, it's not like I expected to see a bunch of evil demons behind the counters.
Speak of the devil.
Well, hi there. Welcome to... Oh, it's just you.
Lydia? What are you doing here?
I work here as a receptionist.
Really?
Huh. I'm actually a bit surprised to see you in a place like this. Didn't Jesus run the money changers out of the temple?
You've read your Bible. Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, didn't Jesus hate capitalists?
Ugh, whatever.
I think the better question is, what are you doing here, Willow?
Excuse me?
I think we both know you aren't here to ask for a small business loan. As a socialist, you don't believe in money. Now, isn't that right?
Okay, well, just because you don't believe that money should exist as a currency and we should all we should all abolish capitalism and not have to pay for things and such, doesn't mean that you're just gonna pretend money doesn't exist. We live in a society, and right now money has a place in it, and you have to be able to afford things. Anyways.
Of course not. Do you even know what socialism is?
Also, just because someone's a socialist doesn't necessarily mean they don't believe in money.
All I know is if it worked for the Russians, they'd have won the Cold War, right?
Oh, Lord.
Why don't you just go home right now? There's nothing here for someone like you.
Hey, I have as much right to be here as anyone.
Actually, you don't. This building doesn't allow pets.
I am not a pet.
I mean, you kind of are.
Willow, shout that into her ear.
Actually, he's more like an emotional support animal.
Are
Okay.
you serious?
Still haven't answered my question, Willow. Why are you here?
Because this bank is evil. You care so much for the homeless, Lydia? Well, this place is plotting to make people lose their homes.
What are you talking about?
Just finished dropping off my $5.
You really had to deposit $5 into the bank?
Lydia! Hi. Nice to see you.
If only Willow felt that way. Your friend was just explaining her theory that this proud financial institution is secretly evil.
I'm telling you, this company that you work for is nothing but robber barons.
Willow, you're letting your imagination run wild. I'm asking you to leave.
Fine. If you want to let the thieves rob the common people, then by all means, be my guest. Avery, let's...
Oh, I think you just did a thing, bestie.
Everyone get down on the ground, now! We're robbing this place. Nobody move, a blondie here gets her brains blown out.
Yeah, I think you did that, bestie. No bank machines in many places in the 90s. Really? Oh. Interesting.
Some luck you've got, eh, Willow? Calling the bank a bunch of robbers, then the real bank robbers show up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did that.
It is pretty ironic.
I don't think it's irony, bestie. I think it's those powers of yours, remember?
Wait a minute. Oh my god.
Not the brightest, are you?
What if that wasn't just a coincidence? Did my powers accidentally bring these people here?
Willow, fireball time over here.
If I try to use magic to fix things, and it goes bad again, it could get even worse. But if I don't do anything, and somebody gets hurt when I have the power to stop it.
Oh, we actually have choices now. Okay, let's try and use our powers.
Okay, Willow, think. Can't just drop a fireball on their asses. That might set the whole building on fire. And I can't just make the robbers disappear. What's that going to look like? Better to just disarm them, right? But how? What's the simplest way to disarm a bad person with a gun? Remember the Kent State shootings? Protesters putting flowers into rifles. That's it! What if I replace all their bullets with flowers?
That seems overly complicated, but okay.
What the hell is this?
Are you real robbers, or is this some sort of flower delivery prank?
We're... God damn it! Let's get out of here!
Hey, Willow, what kind of flowers are those?
Plumeria, I think. The same kind you get when you get laid in Hawaii.
What I'd give to get...
Why are you asking, Avery? You're not allergic, are you?
Oh boy, he probably is.
I'll be okay. Don't worry about me. Just please get my...
Seriously? Okay, fine.
Avery! Someone call 911!
Willow, it's good to see you. But you didn't need to come all the way across town.
Yes, I did. You're my best friend. And Avery, I'm so sorry that...
You're so sorry about what?
It's my fault we went to the bank.
You couldn't have known what was going to happen.
I guess that's true. I'm just sorry, okay?
Apologizing for nothing? Sounds like you're pulling into Avery.
Yeah, I guess so. You're going to be okay, right?
Yeah. Well, probably yeah.
I mean, you seem fine.
Probably.
They said I had some kind of bad reaction to the brand of epinephrine they used.
Really? For fuck's sake.
It had a bad reaction to my liver. I mean, my liver had a bad... You get it.
What? Your liver?
Hey, it's probably nothing serious. Don't worry about me, Willow. Just go home and get some rest.
Okay, if you say so, Avery.
So, your sidekick gonna be alright?
Sidekick? Sidekick? That's you! Avery's my best friend. And it's your fault he got hurt. It was your advice that I took.
Well, I mean...
No. I asked you to drop a fireball, remember? Not poison flowers.
I mean, that probably would have been even more disastrous.
They weren't poisonous. They were... Look, if flowers were so deadly, just think how many people could have been hurt by a real fireball.
Maybe just Lydia, if you concentrated hard enough. I don't remember getting crushed to death by that tree branch now, did I?
No, I guess not. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I wanted to help people. What's the point of having powers if they're going to be so destructive? What's the point of being special
if you're just gonna be a wicked witch?
Yeah. I have a favorite poem for this kind of day. Life's a bitch and then you die. Fuck the world. Let's get high.
That's just what someone with your powers needs of you psychedelics, right?
Yeah, it seems like a bad idea.
I guess.
Now me, on the other hand, well, no danger in giving me a little catnip, right?
If I've got to be sober, so do you.
You're no fun.
Lydia, what are you doing here?
Same as you, of course. Just wanted to check in on Avery.
Avery's my friend, not yours. Why are you really here?
Do you really have to attach some nefarious agenda to everything I do, Willow?
You know, she's not wrong.
First, you say my bank is evil. Now you think I can't have a simple visit with a friend without having some ulterior motive?
No, I'm just a little jumpy lately. You know, from everything that's happened. So, you can't really judge me for being a little suspicious, okay?
Of course not. It was a miracle you even got out of bed today. Bless your heart.
Is that supposed to be some kind of...
Gotta run now. Church is in a few minutes, hun.
Okay, first things first. What the hell was Lydia doing in your room?
Wishing me a speedy recovery? Why?
The world doesn't make sense anymore. Fuck. Do I really owe Lydia an apology?
I mean, maybe.
Oh, and
And what?
she brought over a form to sign from the bank. Liability thing, she said.
Of course she
Let me
did.
see that. Agreement to forgo claims of compensation? Oh, I knew it! I knew it! She came in here and forced her pen into the hand of an injured man and...
No, Willow, none of that is right. I signed it of my own free will, okay?
What? Why?
It wasn't their fault they had a robbery, was it?
Well, technically, I guess not. But
Guess.
still, you might as well take
I
money
guess
from the
not.
bank. It's not like they need it.
It was probably mine.
You look a little tired, Willow. Did you get a good sleep?
Did I get a good sleep? Who cares?
Well, I care.
Well, I wasn't the one who almost died.
You don't have to make it sound so dramatic.
So, you got a clean bill of health then?
Yeah, I'm fine, Willow.
I knew you'd pull through. Hey, why do you look like that?
Look like what?
I know that face, Avery. Spill.
Willow, they're saying the problem with my liver wasn't from the drugs. They're saying I have fetal alcohol syndrome.
Suddenly, I'm pretty sure that's... Or all the... Like, what? This whole time? I'm pretty sure you can't... That's not something you can just, like, get. That's something you have to be born with.
My mom not only abandoned me, she drank while pregnant, apparently.
Oh, so, like, they just figured it out?
Fuck. What a bitch!
Don't say that. I don't know what her circumstances were.
She nearly killed you, and you want to defend her?
Even if she gave me up, she's the only mom I ever had. Willow, I can't just...
Okay, fine. But you're healthy, right?
Yeah, of course.
Great. Let's go.
Sure, just let me grab my... nothing. I'll pick it up later.
Your what? Avery.
My prescription.
Pills? I thought you said you were fine.
I am. I mean, it's for the liver. You know.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. You just have to take medication.
Oh, Right. So, after you take the pills, you'll be all
This woman
better?
really is not familiar with disability, is she? I mean, to be fair, it's the 90s.
Yeah, of course. Totally. Well, even with the pills, they said I might run into problems later down the line. People with my kind of damage don't usually live past 50.
I'll give you my liver!
See, this is why I didn't want to talk about it. Willow, that's exceedingly generous of you, but...
No, it's not! Cut me open right here. I'm sure I've got liver to spare.
You only have one. I'm pretty sure you can't give someone your liver.
Being a vegan, it's gotta be, like, extra good, right?
What is... Okay, never mind. I don't think being a vegan has anything to do with the effect it has on your liver. Like... Or, I don't know, well, not that I know anything about this stuff, but, like, does meat have any negative effects on your liver? Because I don't think it does. Like, your heart, sure, but your liver? I don't know.
We're not the same blood type, Willow.
Oh, fuck. Look, we'll put you on the donor list then, okay? And...
Look at you, Willow, so determined to fix the future.
That surprises you?
Seems like just yesterday you were saying you didn't want to be ruled by fear of what might come tomorrow.
That was different.
Why? How?
It just was, okay? What am I? On trial here?
Jesus.
I didn't mean to upset you, Willow.
No, you didn't. I've just got a lot going on right now, okay?
Wanna talk about it?
Some other time. You've got enough on your plate. Now let's go get your pills.
So, everything worked out.
No. Avery's liver is shot, apparently.
I mean, not necessarily.
Those flowers killed his liver?
No, it was messed up before that.
So that means not your fault, right?
I guess not. No. They just discovered the damage after he came in.
Then presto, no more feeling guilty, right?
I mean, not that I know much about fetal alcohol syndrome, but, like, the fact that he had no, like, signs of any symptoms before this is a little unbelievable to me. Like, because you think he would have, but whatever. It sure would be convenient if there was someone with magic powers around. Yeah, fair, but, like, I think the point is that, like, magic has consequences and she just can't, like, do whatever she wants. Because occasionally there's, like, you know, consequences. Yeah, but the way, like, she's presenting this is, like, a complete death sentence. Like, I don't want to be insensitive, but it's not, necessarily. Like, you take your meds and you hope for the best. Like, it's not, like, it's giving, like, ableism, kind of. And, like, that's probably, like, pretty accurate for the time, but, like, it's one of those things where you can't really be sure if it's, like, just, like, a character thing or, like, a narrative thing put there by the writers, using the main characters like a vehicle for their thoughts. I mean, it's probably not my place to say, because, like, I'm not physically disabled. I don't know what it's like to be physically disabled or have a chronic illness or anything like that. But I think she's being a little overly dramatic.
Matter of fact, you did him a favour, letting him know what's going on in there.
Yeah, but it's probably true.
I don't know if it's fair to look at it like that.
Sure it is. Everything's fine. We can go right back to kicking ours and taking names.
That does sound pretty good. Alright, you've convinced me. Let's roll.
Well, that didn't take long.
But I didn't know about it. I just thought it was allergies.
Avery, what's wrong?
They're saying, since my fetal alcohol syndrome was since birth, it's a pre-existing condition. They're not going to cover my prescription.
Wait, seriously?
They're not? Oh, those blood-sucking capitalist scum.
Oh, look, it's, capitalism and ableism intersecting again in a perfect little, like, we aren't gonna pay for the medication that is literally life-saving for you because we fucking suck.
Can you afford it?
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem.
Well, that's a relief. How much?
A little higher than my rent.
Then how can you possibly afford it?
I just didn't want you to have to worry, Willow. This isn't your problem to fix.
Okay, well, maybe don't, like, straight up lie. Like, I get you're trying to make her not worry, but don't, like, lie.
Oh, yes it is. Tanya said I've got the power to stop suffering. And I've got to find a way to responsibly use it. If I used my powers, maybe I could just heal Avery's liver completely. Then he wouldn't need the pills or a transplant. But using my powers is always risky. Especially such a big spell. What about a smaller spell? I could try to change the information on the insurance form. That's technically stealing, but fuck those insurance bastards. They ought to cover him.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just don't use my powers at all. I could ask Avery to move in with me. Then he wouldn't need to pay rent, and he could afford the pills.
Oh, is this gonna be another decision? Let's try changing the insurance form.
Changing a few forms? What's the worst that could happen?
Oh boy.
I'm just making sure the insurance company does the right thing anyway. Hey, I think my friend here is covered. Check the forms again.
Oh, I see. I guess I've read it wrong at first. My mistake. Here you are, sir.
Thanks. Willow, I could have sworn...
Don't worry about it, Avery.
You what?
I just fixed the forms. No big deal, right?
Willow, you can't just...
Oh, I'm supposed to fight a greedy bank, but not a greedy insurance company?
Yeah, literally.
What's the big deal, Shadow?
Willow, they're gonna... Oh my god, I don't know how this could have happened.
Slow down, buddy. What's going on?
They're saying the forms I handed in for my insurance don't match their records. They call the police.
Oh, fucking great.
They think I forged the documents.
Great.
Oh shit. I did it.
What?
I changed the forms.
How?
It's not important. I just wanted you to...
That's nice of you, Willow, but I could go to jail.
No, you won't. I'm confessing. I did it, and I should pay the consequences.
I didn't mean that, Willow. Willow, please, don't go.
I don't have a choice anymore, Avery.
But, Willow, you're my best friend. I'd take a bullet for you.
You very nearly did. Avery, I love you like a brother, but I can't put you in danger again. This is for the best.
Well, I think the moral of this story is that we should just not use our powers.
No reading my rights? No judge? No one phone call? Ugh, what the hell's going on? Maybe I can just teleport myself home. Wait a minute. Why aren't my powers working?
Willow, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Damn.
Who the hell are you? And how do you know my name?
They told me I had a new cellmate coming named Willow. I can only assume that you must be her.
What is this? Like, supernatural jail? Also, she's hot.
You can call me Xarsi.
Xarsi.
I'll save you the time. Are you wondering what I am? I'm a succubus, sweetie.
Oh my god.
A succubus?
A demon of seduction, with powers from the fiery pits of hell itself.
My day is immediately getting better.
Wait, so hell is real?
Yes, of course it is. And this is surprising to you? Haven't you been to church?
You literally have magical powers, Willow. This shouldn't be that surprising to you. But I get it. She's like Miss like Supreme Atheist TM. Like all religion is fake and stupid and it's a crutch for people who can't handle their emotions or whatever she said.
I kind of stopped going to church and believing in all that stuff.
Oh, really? You know, there's nothing more satisfying than taking a leap of faith. Well, okay. Maybe one or two things.
No offense, but I don't really care to talk theology. We've got to figure out how to escape.
An escape? Why didn't I think of that? Oh, how delightfully naive you are. There's a dampening field. Eliminates your magic and mine.
Can't we fight back against it somehow?
Hardly. We're about as helpless as a couple of schoolgirls in the ocean, trying to fight off the advances of a giant, randy octopus.
Weird
So
imagery,
we
but
can't
okay.
do much. Except, you know, try and make the most of it.
I fucking love Succubi, by the way. Like, just 10 out of 10 vibes. Truly. Just no subtlety, no pretenses. You gotta love that.
Well, I try to scrub my mind of that image.
Oh my god, don't be annoying, Willow.
Do you know why we're here?
Oh, I know exactly why we're here.
Sometimes I forget that not everyone's a monster fucker.
Are you going to tell me?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Are you going to tell me?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Didn't I see that already? I must have gone back by mistake.
Oh, good grief.
Whoops.
Information for information. A little deal with the devil, as it were. Why not tell me a bit about yourself first?
Well, you were absolutely wasting this. If I was trapped in a cage with a hot succubi, I would be having a lot more fun than you right now. Instead of sulking,
whatever.
but okay.
Fine, whatever.
Mm.
What do you want to know?
When you shower, what's the last area you wash?
Why the hell would you want to know that? Are we going to have to shower together or something?
Only in my imagination, sadly. I just want a mental image that pleases me. Which part of you holds on to its naughty grind the longest?
Honestly, my feet. Which is probably not the answer she's looking for. Can I actually choose?
That's none of your business.
No, okay.
Fine. I didn't really care anyway. I just wanted to see if you made a cute face when you're shy. And for the record, it's so sweet my fangs are getting cavities. There. That wasn't so bad, was it?
So why are we here? Hey, you promised.
And do you really trust a succubus to keep her word?
Fair enough.
Your naivete is so strong, it's almost alluring. You should have insisted I tell you first.
But...
Don't worry, I'll tell you. But only because it's what I want to do. We're not in jail for breaking the law. We're more like political prisoners.
I don't do politics.
What do you mean you don't do politics? Didn't you? Okay.
That's not really up to you to decide, is it?
Aren't you the one always going on about how capitalism is evil? And aren't you like a socialist, or did Lydia just call Willow a socialist as an insult? Regardless, you're the one always talking about how, like, capitalism is evil scum, and, like, stuff like that. Like, that's political, whether you want it to be or not.
We're here because of the One Right Way organization, ORW for short.
I've heard that name before. They're the ones that bought the bank, right?
Yes, and they don't take too kindly to witches.
Oh boy.
I'm afraid you've been declared an undesirable.
Oh great, so it's persecution.
I'm undesirable?
Well, not in my book.
Thank you?
Thank you for what? For noticing you? It wasn't deliberate. It just comes naturally to me.
Oof.
Especially when I'm stuck with someone as gorgeous as you.
You just called us political prisoners, and you want to flirt with me?
Why not?
I never know which breath will be my last. I can't let a single one go to waste.
But why are we in so much danger in the first place?
We're problematic. We don't fit their vision of what the world should look like. If they had it their way, it would be all angels and rainbows and joy all the time.
That's a little lame, but it doesn't sound so bad, right?
Oh, you must be joking. It would be hell on earth.
An eat the strawberry moment. Yeah, exactly. Like, eat the damn strawberry. What the hell?
From your perspective, wouldn't that be, like, a good thing?
Touché. I just felt a shiver. And speaking of hell, you said you stopped believing in God, right? Why?
I told you. I don't want to get into all that God stuff.
You think a succubus wouldn't care if someone believed in God or not. In fact, like, you'd think they want it to be the opposite.
Let me
Interesting.
Was it the loss of someone you loved? Let me put it into terms you might understand. Imagine I offered to consume the memories of your dearly departed, to ease your pain. Would you be interested?
Of course not!
But why?
Because to forget they ever existed would be worse than their death. I want to remember, even if it makes me feel sad.
Exactly. Pleasure is always worth the price of pain. The fact that you and I know that we're prepared to pay pleasure's price, that makes us dangerous.
Also, free will. Like,
I
when you
hardly think we're in the same league. I mean, I just started being a witch.
if you try and remove, like, anything, like, supposedly bad, like, this is giving, like, Slay the Princess vibes of, like, trying to, like, get rid of death, essentially. Like, you prevent things from changing.
Meanwhile, you're,
Cat, got your tongue? Not to worry. I know exactly what's having so much trouble tumbling out of your luscious lips. You think you're better than me.
I didn't say that.
Well, you were thinking it.
But you're thinking it, aren't you?
You said you're a demon from hell. Like, what else am I supposed to be thinking over here?
It's only natural to be afraid of me, dearie. But that'll change when I expose myself to you.
What? What are you going to do?
Tell you my life story. What did you think I was going to do?
She could have phrased that better.
Nothing.
If you say so. So, are you interested? In the story, that is.
Whatever. It's not like I have anything better to do here.
I wasn't always in the service of hell. Actually, I used to be on the other side.
You were an angel?
Not quite, dearie. I was a nun.
A nun?
My older sister was misused. She became pregnant. She jumped off a bridge. After that, well, having a relationship, having sex, it wasn't so appealing to me now, was it? I joined the convent as soon as I could. I was barely more than a child when I took my vows. I lived my whole life without the comfort of physical contact. Even when I was getting old and frail, I never let one of the younger sisters so much as brace me as I walked. I didn't want to grow attached. I didn't want to risk letting the pleasures of affection poison my mind. Then, one day, I was too feeble to hoist myself out of bed. I didn't dare call for help. There was no excuse which justified risking physical contact. So instead, I futilely tried rocking myself back and forth, hoping to get some momentum. In my frustration, out of my lips tumbled, "Damn this bed to hell," or something like that. It was the first time I'd ever uttered profane words. Perhaps the first sin I'd ever really committed while in the convent. The words floated out into the air and straight towards the underworld, where they were heard loud and clear.
Seriously? That's all it took?
Hold on. You're telling me every time I say swear like, goddamn, Satan can hear me?
Now you're getting it.
Well, why don't we use that to escape from this little prison then? To hell with these bars, right?
Dampening field, remember, cancels out all magic.
But...
If you're done with your questions, may I have the pleasure of finishing my little story?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Once those words were heard, a succubus rose from the depths to find me.
Someone like you?
She was like me, and yet very, very much not like me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am looking respectfully.
I cannot give you more clarity than that, I'm afraid.
What did you do when she showed up? Call for a priest to perform an exorcism or something?
Hardly. If I wasn't going to invite a woman into my room, I certainly wasn't going to invite a man. Even though I knew what the succubus was, for some reason, I didn't feel any fear. I was a feeble old woman. If something monstrous were to happen, well, death's embrace cannot be avoided forever, you know.
Yeah, I know. Well, what did she do to you?
She asked me if I was having trouble getting out of bed. I didn't speak. I couldn't speak. But I found myself slowly nodding. She walked over towards me. I remember the little clicking of her hooved feet against the cold tiles of the monastery floor. Click, click, click. I could feel my heart beating along with them. She reached out her hand, and I took it. It was so warm. My flesh nearly burned. She pulled me up, and I was nearly eye level with her. Her clawed hand so delicately stroked the side of my face. I never felt so happy.
Girl, mood.
I held her. I cried. She gently lowered me back into my bed, and we made love.
Really? Weren't you, like, dying?
It was the greatest pleasure of my life.
Okay.
For the longest time, I simply lay there, grinning like an idiot. Nothing seemed to matter. Then, finally, my mysterious companion spoke to me. "You know why you can't get out of bed, right?" she asked me. Once again, all I could do is shake my head. Bone cancer, she said it was.
Bone cancer? My...
It's Monday. For real though. Dead.
My mom had that.
Interesting.
Nasty little thing, isn't it? My mysterious friend said I was going to die soon. I started crying again. Not because I was going to die, mind you. I knew it was long past my time to go. I was crying because I'd wasted my whole life living and preaching the virtues of chastity. I denied myself the world's greatest pleasure. And for what?
Well, okay. It's entirely valid for you to feel that way, but like for some people, like, they're fine not having sex, and it's like not the end of the world, and they want to live their lives differently. Like, this game takes on a lot of, like, anti-theist tones, and, like, I get it. It's probably to be expected in a game about supernatural creatures, but yeah, it does feel a bit judgmental, and it's not great.
You don't have to die, she told me. She could release me from my mortal coil, even restore my youth. If only I switch sides and join her in serving the darkness. If I agreed to become a succubus. When I joined the convent at age 13, I had no doubt in my heart. And when I joined the succubus 70 years later, I had no doubt then either.
Whoa, that's...
When I seduce people, I do it because I just want to spread the love. I want others to enjoy life while they can.
What about, after they die?
What about it? You know what they say. Heaven for climate, hell for company, right?
But
I've been monopolizing the conversation. What about you, Willow? Are you enjoying your life?
Well, based on context clues, I really don't think she is.
Have you sought comfort in the pleasures of the flesh?
That's an incredibly forward question.
Willow, can you hear me?
Yes! I'm right here.
Tanya gave me this fantastic little thing that'll clear the dampening field. Oh, you're not alone.
Nice to see you again, too.
This really complicates things.
You're telling me. What are the odds I'd get rescued by someone who wants me dead?
Shadow, that's not true, right?
It is. You gotta aim a fireball right at her. Then when the field drops, you fry her.
What? I'm not going to kill a defenseless person.
If you don't, she's gonna eat your soul.
What? I don't think she'd do that. Right?
Don't worry, Willow. I won't swallow you down in one big gulp. But just a nibble won't hurt, right?
Literally, me and Willow are exactly the same. Like, no brain cells, hot woman. She wouldn't do that, right? She wouldn't hurt me. That doesn't seem right. God, like... Oh, it's so fucking predictable, and I love it.
Oh, please. Souls aren't even real.
Really? You're still standing on this high ground after all the crap you've seen and heard about?
A day ago, you didn't think the demons were real either, did you?
Yeah, literally.
If she gets her powers back and she gets close to you, anything could happen.
Willow, don't worry. I promise I'll be gentle.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing succubi don't exist in real life.
Hey! Stay back, Xarsi!
She's so fine, there's no telling where the money went. True lyrics from a song. Yeah, I really hate that, like, I do have that in common with some men. Just, like, no thoughts, head empty.
Make me. Oh, wait. You already said you aren't going to hurt me. Are you?
God damn it. Well, to be fair, using my magic so far hasn't ended well for me. But, like, whatever. Whatever, let's spare Xarsi and see where this goes. Why not? She's not gonna kill me, right?
Where'd she go?
Damn, my head hurts.
Did you? Shadow, tell me you heard that?
Heard what?
This has to be a nightmare.
This has to be a nightmare.
Yes! She's repeating what I said. That's progress, at least. Maybe within a few hours, these gorgeous arms and legs will be mine, too.
Oh boy, is she possessing me?
No! This is my body! Mine! Wait, but really? You think my arms and legs are that nice? Huh. I always thought they were a little...
Willow, who are you talking to?
Xarsi! She's in here with me. She's a voice inside my head. Get the hell out of there!
I would if I could, sweetie.
The world's scariest demon becoming an annoying voice inside your head. This is hilarious!
No, it's not. Willow, get him to shut up.
You're right, Shadow. It is hilarious.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You might live up there, but you can't control what I do. We've got to go see Tanya right
Great,
away.
now we're possessed.
Hopefully she'll know what to do about...
See, this is why I can't make decisions when it comes to succubi. You're not the boss of me. Yeah, she continues to be a teenager.
Well, whatever's going on.
Trust me, I would if I could. But the shop's closed.
This is an emergency! Can't we go visit her at her house or something?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
That is so weird. You and Xarsi just said the same thing. Wait a minute. I just had a thought. Now that I'm out, aren't they just going to arrest me again?
Tanya was able to get the charges dropped.
Oh, well, it's convenient.
She was? How?
I shouldn't say.
Why not?
I think it's best if you heard it from Tanya herself, when she's ready to tell you, Days. She'd just kill me if I gave you the talk before she did, wreck the whole experiment.
What?
You could wait, or I could tell you, but you'll owe me a favor.
I don't feel like trading favors with someone who says they don't play fair.
Fine. I'll tell you out of the pure goodness of my heart.
Your heart doesn't have any goodness. You admitted as much.
Oh, you're feisty, aren't you?
Ugh, just shut up!
She won't listen, but you can just ignore her, you know.
Ignore her?
Yeah, you should be pretty good at that. You know, like you ignored me when I told you to lay down a fireball on her ass.
Yeah,
You're,
fair enough.
like, never going to let that go, are you?
Nope, he never will.
Can't you have a little sympathy for me? I'm the one that has to deal with the...
I told you so, I told you so, I told you so.
Oh, I don't know which one of you is more annoying. Shadow, just get me as soon as I can visit Tanya. I'm going home.
So, Tanya, she's really something, isn't she? Totally gorgeous, but for some reason not interested in me.
Is that really what all that buildup was for?
It might not sound important to you, but you have to understand, sweet Willow, I always get what I want. So, a rejection really makes me ache in all the wrong places.
If that's what all this secrecy is about, I don't want to know.
Oh no, that's not the secret. Shadow didn't want me to say that Tanya's from a different set of fourth-dimensional coordinates.
What does that even mean?
You are a college student, aren't you? My word, what are they teaching these days?
She's in college? Damn. I guess she could still be a teenager, but I thought she was in high school. It seems like she was in high school.
I'm majoring in literature, not physics.
I hope at least you've had an adequate instruction in sex ed. Fine. I'll put it into terms you can understand. Tanya resides in Chapter 13. You're in Chapter 93.
But...
So, she's in, like, a different dimension.
Oh, whatever.
Oh my, what a delightful little abode.
Shadow didn't think so.
He has no taste. If I said this looked like a pad for a very sophisticated prostitute, would you feel offended?
No.
Yeah, I think I would.
I'll keep it to myself then.
It doesn't work that way. I already heard it.
So sensitive, aren't you? You should at least be happy we are home, safe and sound.
We? This is my place.
Well, she's stuck in your head, so...
Wherever you go, there I am. Since I'm inside you, you know.
Do you have to phrase it like that?
Like what? Like we're lovers?
I'm going to bed.
Oh, you want to lie down with me?
I want to lie down to sleep. Sleep! Can you handle that?
I don't know. Can I? Hey, Willow.
What?
What's the worst mistake you ever made?
Is that your idea of casual conversation? You're worse than Shadow, you know that?
Oh, are you trying to hurt me? Words won't do the trick. But now that I'm in your body, I do feel physical pain. Your pain. Why not try biting down real hard on your lower lip?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Asked and answered, sweetie. Now, out with it. Worst mistake.
No, I refuse to dignify that with a response.
Oh, come on now. I'm sure this isn't the first time the voices in your head have asked that question when you're trying to sleep.
Yeah, you're right. The worst mistake? Well, that one's easy. Not driving my parents to the airport.
Because they were killed in that crash?
Wait, how'd you know about that?
Because she's inside your head now. She can see, she has access to your memories. It's giving V and Johnny from Cyberpunk. Have to bring that up.
Oh, Shadow and I go way back.
Oh, that too.
But how did Shadow know? Forget it. Just let me sleep.
You know, Willow, if you were the one driving, all three of you might have been killed.
I know. Part of me thinks... Never mind. It's stupid.
Tell me.
Part of me thinks it would have been better that way.
You'd rather be dead?
We were a family. A happy family. We had a happy life, you know? Well, now what's my life all about? An education I couldn't give a shit about? Powers I don't understand? Robbing banks? Getting possessed by fucking demons?
Technically, I haven't possessed you. Not yet, anyway.
Well, semantics. Partial possession.
Whatever. I'm not afraid of you.
Really? Still?
Fear isn't the only way I can make your skin tingle.
And if you could do more than that, you already would have, right? That's why all you're doing is just annoying me.
I mean, I still say, like, might as well just eat the strawberry.
Fair enough, sweetie. For the record, I'm glad you're not dead. And not just because you helped me escape from that prison. I've really enjoyed getting to know you.
Yeah? Well, the feeling is not mutual.
We'll see about that. I'll allow you to get your beauty sleep now.
How generous of you.
Yes, I know it is. You don't have to tell me.
I was being sarcastic. Any luck?
Nope, we're fresh out. Get it? No, but seriously, she's not there.
Guess you're still stuck with me.
I wonder how long this is, by the way. Around 20 hours, someone's saying. Okay, so we're definitely not going to finish it in one day.
So this is where you decided to take us for our first date?
Oh, first off, this is not a date. It's a vegan cafe. The first one in the whole area, actually.
Yeah, that's more
What is
90s.
vegan?
It means we don't do animal products. It's a lot more humane that way.
No cream in your coffee? No butter on your buns?
Sorry to disappoint you.
Disappointment doesn't begin to describe it. You're denying yourself the best culinary delights, all for the sake of some dumb animals?
Rude. Hey, animals deserve rights too. And not to be tortured.
It's not just for them. Being vegan is actually healthier, especially in the long run.
But I would say, like... Yeah.
So you want to sacrifice your happiness today, in the prime of your youth, just so you can be alive a little longer when you're old and weak?
Ugh, leave me alone.
Willow! You're back from...
They dropped the charges.
They did? Oh, Willow, what a relief. How did you manage to pull that off?
It's a long story.
I bet.
Trust me, I'd love to get into it, but I really can't.
Just as long as everything's okay. I understand the need to keep secrets.
What?
Never mind. I'm just glad everything's sorted out.
Speaking of that, how's the insurance?
The insurance company made an exception, so I got my pills.
Nice.
Yay! Pills. They don't make you high, do they?
No, Willow, my medication does not make me high.
But you're still allowed to get high while you're on them, right?
I didn't ask about that.
Ooh, rookie mistake, Avery. Rookie mistake.
Men don't usually interest me, but there's something different about this one. Is he your lover?
No, he's my best friend. We're close, but not like that.
I bet he wishes you were a little closer.
Willow?
Yes? Sorry, I'm just not really myself today.
I figured something was up when you weren't in class today. Lydia seemed pretty sure she was going to win the fairy tale story competition.
Oh, shit. The deadline's next week, huh?
No, not next week.
Okay. Whew. I could not handle that right now.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Damn. I better get cracking.
I mean, priorities. I feel like you've got more important things going on right now, but whatever.
Ugh, why are you putting yourself through this?
Also, I was enjoying having a succubus in my head until she started trying to set me up with a man, and now I'm immediately like, nope, fuck this.
I'm a writer, suffering for the craft, right?
You can suffer for your craft anytime. Maybe you're more interested in the prestige of winning the contest.
I don't give a shit if I win. I just don't want Lydia to.
Why not just seduce the professor into giving you the win?
It's always about sex with you, isn't it?
Yes, Willow, she's a succubus. That's kind of how they roll.
I missed the part where that's a bad thing.
Well, I'm not going to use my spells on them. I've got the whole karma thing to worry about.
I never mentioned using magic. I just said you should use seduction. How long has it been since you used your natural charms?
Ew! No! Have you ever seen that professor?
Doesn't arouse your appetite then? Fine. Just threaten to turn them into a frog unless they obey your every whim. That way you don't have to burden yourself with this tedium.
Hey, some people like writing.
I wouldn't exactly call it tedious.
Actions speak louder than words.
What's that supposed to mean?
If you wanted to write, you'd be writing. Instead, you're having this little chat with me.
It's not that simple. Believe me, it is not that simple.
Given your feelings about me, I'd say that speaks volumes.
You're right. You know, when I was younger, I used to actually enjoy writing assignments.
Oh? You used to? What caused that little candle to be snuffed out?
I don't know, I'm not sure it was ever lit to begin with.
Bank robbers and serial killers don't bother you, but you're halted in your tracks by an empty page. Pathetic.
I feel called out.
All right, fine. I'll get started right now.
What now?
Apparently, I've also got some bad writer's block.
Maybe a little massage will help with that.
You're inside my body. How could you possibly give me a... Ah! Hey! That tickles. Stop that!
Oh my god.
Fine. Your wish is my command.
How'd you do that anyway?
Reconceptualization.
In English, please?
That was English. You should hear that word in my native tongue.
You know what I mean.
If only that feeling was mutual.
Fine. Don't tell me.
I mean that I'm understanding our situation a little differently. At first, I thought I was a prisoner. I went from trapped inside that little cell to trapped inside your little body. But now, I'm realizing it's more like I'm a hand inside a beautiful glove.
I don't like where this is headed.
It's not the glove's place to question the fingers.
Okay, this is just getting creepier and creepier.
Don't let me bother you too much. You have a paper to write.
Yeah, that's right.
Still coming up dry? Don't worry. I'm happy to help get things going for you.
I'm done with massages, thank you very much.
And you said I had a one-track mind. No. I meant with the project. I've got just the thing. The most amazing story is right here.
Where?
We are the story. And since you were so impressed with my vocabulary...
Isn't that kind of cheating?
I'll even help you write it.
I don't know.
It's not fiction, but I guess no one would know the difference.
What? Do you think I'm going to tell on you? There's nothing dishonest about it. Lots of people have a muse. You're just lucky enough to have one inside your head.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Lucky me.
Class is over for today. Before I go, I'll post the results of the short story competition. Though I can't imagine anybody will be surprised.
Uh-oh. Did Lydia pull it off?
Let me see. Willow, you did it!
Well, you don't get all the credit.
But I don't get something. The professor said it wouldn't be a surprise.
It's not. Willow, you're a brilliant writer, at least when you want to be. I'm so happy you're back to taking your academics seriously.
Willow, I just heard. I suppose congratulations are in order?
What do you want, Lydia?
You assume just because we speak, I must want something from you.
Yeah, to be fair, like, she was trying to be nice.
Yeah, I just said that.
Well, it just so happens that you are correct in this instance.
Okay, well...
Would you mind terribly letting me read your story?
You want to read my work? What's in it for you?
Well, I just thought...
Well, you thought wrong. No, I'm not letting you read it. Buzz off.
God, she could be such an asshole sometimes.
Well, Willow, perhaps we'll connect again later.
Yeah, whatever. What was her problem?
Oh, I feel kind of bad for her. She's not used to losing, is she?
I could get used to it. We gotta celebrate. What do you want to do after class?
I can think of a few things.
I have a meeting of the Dryads and Demons Club at the coffee house, but I don't know if it's really your thing.
Dryads and demons? Boring!
Hey, given your persuasion, I thought it might be right up your alley.
Would you want to play a game about humans written by demons? I didn't think so. Let's just skip it.
Avery's my best friend. I'm going. Of course I'll come, Avery.